Hi, this is Marty with Skincare Science. Welcome back for another video. All right, so in this video, I have three things to talk about, and basically it's from a professional who uses a Serene line. And the first one is, how is pH determined for the Serene products? I'm sure it's the same for most, but I'm being asked about Serene, so that's what I'll talk about. All right. Basically, there's different factors, and I'll take right here to help illustrate this. All right. So you have delivery. Okay. So you have the delivery part for the active ingredient, and then let's go ahead and write. You have the active. All right. So if I have a product within the line, and I want to develop another product, I'm first going to determine, is it a lotion, cream, a serum, or a basic liquid? And do I have a product that resembles it? Like, for example, AHA 8 astringent and AHA 15. Very close. One's gel, more glycolic acid, but for this conversation, still very similar in nature. And I'm going to use those two products for the next thing as well. So basically, I talk with the lab and I let them know that we are going to start with this active ingredient at this percentage that is either based on an existing product or new, or take the existing product and change it because the active ingredient demands other delivery ingredients. Not all actives can be delivered the same, even when it's a lotion or a cream. Things change. Okay? So basically, I set the standard from 5.0 to 5.5, 3.3 to 3.6. That's it. When the sample is made in the lab by the individual that I've worked with for 12 years now, only one person, only one lab. Basically, draw a little picture. Here's the beaker. There's your liquid. Little apparatus. Turn it on. Stirry, stirry, stirry. pH meter goes in. pH range. It's not specific. It's not pinpoint. Must be a range. It is as simple as that. What if the active ingredient or other ingredients within the delivery increase or decrease the pH higher or lower than what I've requested? There are specific ingredients within the delivery, meaning the base that's delivering the active to you, that they can add and remove or reduce in comparison to the water volume or other ingredients to give me the pH that I'm looking for. The key factor is, are any of those additions or takeaways as I manipulate the pH affecting the active or the overall product? Simple yes or no. What backs that foundation? 20, 30, 40 years of formulation. You see, what the skincare industry would have you think is that everything is brand new. It's not. New and exciting sells. Boring and consistent doesn't. Serene's been the same for a decade. I take great pride in that. I don't add products, I don't add ingredients, and I don't try to stay on all the fast and the new and the whatever. Two reasons why. I'm not interested in increasing the product line to increase your back bar, to increase your inventory investment, while I increase my inventory investment. For what purpose? I'm also not interested in always being in development mode, always trying to make more money. So if I'm not interested in making more money, and I'm true to my belief system, and I'm not interested in creating extra expense and inventory for products that don't really matter or I already have or aren't going to make a difference as it relates to how the skin functions, well, why bring them in? First thing I say in any education class, Serene's not for everybody. I always say, if you don't agree with the philosophies of skincare science and Serene, or more importantly, if you do not agree with Marty Glenn, drop the line and find another one. I will not chase. I will not even budge. And the reason that is because I know things about the skincare industry that I wish I didn't, and that most people don't. Okay. Any questions on that in the comments? Text me, email me. Oh, I thought I dropped the mic. Text me, email me, phone. If that wasn't clear, let me know. All right? Okay. The second question that came up is how can a product that has the same active at different percentages have the same pH? So the two products that we'll talk about, AH8 astringent, AH15 refining gel. Both have a pH of 3.3 to 3.6. Okay. For argument's sake, and or I should say for educational purposes, let's assume very basic things. Okay? Water, glycolic acid, and another ingredient are the only ingredients in these three products. So the glycolic acid for this product is going to be 8. This is going to be 15%. Okay? Let's make it easy on the numbers and make water. What do we got? 80%. And then what do we got here? We've got, this is 95, and this ingredient is going to be 5. And this is, let's put it at 82, 5, 3, 87. Okay, so 87 and 8, and we're left with 5. pH of water, pH of the glycolic acid, pH of this third ingredient. Whatever the lab decides. There's a couple of them that are used. All right? You are going to get pH X and pH X. If the pH of those two products is above 3.8, pK 3.8, above, this glycolic acid is no longer an acid. It is now water, or I've heard it said different ways, but a moisturizer. No one's ever going to believe water is a moisturizer, but let's call it what it is. It's a hydrating substance. Okay? But since I know the pK value of glycolic acid at 3.8, those liquids in their entirety, the volume, when tested, must have a pH of 3.3 to 3.6, or more importantly, below 3.8. The lower you go, the more acidic it is, and the more exfoliation and the harsher it's going to be on skin types, especially to the right on the Fitzpatrick scale, 3 on the small scale, African American, dark like that, and or 1 on the small scale, the Fitzpatrick scale, and or sensitive skin types, however you're looking at it, okay? So what does the lab do? The lab says, Marty, what do you want the pH to be? I tell them what I just told you, and I say, I want the pH 3.3 to 3.6. It has to be a range. That's the range I want. Give it to me. They say, okay, we'll give it to you. And what do? They manipulate here and those percentages without ever changing those two. What are these two ingredients a part of? The delivery mechanism. What is the glycolic acid? My active. And it is that simple. That's it. Numbers don't lie. Math doesn't lie. It is what it is. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 87 and 8 and 5 is 100. 100% volume at 3.3 to 3.6 pH is successfully achieved by the manipulation of the amount of water and the other ingredient. That's it. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to forewarn you on this one. All right? This is a hot button for me. Okay, so bear with me. All right, I need a lot of latitude here, okay? All right. Glycolic acid versus enzyme. Okay. All right. Those who know me know those who know me best know what is coming. All right. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. All right. I, as owner of Skincare Science and Serene, will never in this lifetime sell an enzyme peel. Enzyme peels were formulated and developed to sell more product, more specifically, sell more product to estheticians that do not have the skill, the education, or the ability to apply glycolic acid and or any other acids that are available to them within their state, and or better said, what their license allows them to use. Enzyme peels are a joke. I can't. See, my apologies, and those that know me best know what I really want to say. So I'm going to say it, but I'm going to be extremely professional, extremely respectful, and I'm going to be very caring. If you would like me to offer more education and detail how to use glycolic acids, I would love to do that, and I would be very happy to spend whatever amount of time is necessary so that you understand all of the angles and all of the post-peel and all the pre-peel complications, the good, the bad, and the ugly as it relates to glycolic acid, including mixing and matching products. But if you want to use enzyme peels, I would professionally appreciate that you drop the line and go with another product line that sells enzyme peels. They are a joke. They are not necessary. They are not needed within aesthetics. There is no reason for enzyme peels, period. They are developed to sell more product to the masses, and more specifically to estheticians who don't know what they're doing, lack the education, and lack the desire to get the education. That's it. If I removed all of the glycolic acids that are in the chemical peel side of Serene, I can do anything, and I mean anything, any other line can do with enzyme peels and their whole suite of chemical peels. 100% fact, I can do it. When you ask me about enzyme peels, with all due respect, it's very insulting. This is Marty with Skincare Science. I hope I've answered all three of these questions. Any of them that I have not done in detail, ask, and I will spend whatever time is necessary to guide, to help, to educate, and transfer all of my knowledge to you. And that includes professionals that don't even buy my line. This is Marty with Skincare Science, and we'll see you in the next video.